Okay, folks, what I want to do here is show you how to do this Access Capstone project. So let me open it up. So let's see, I have the Capstone project right here. So let's see, here's the project right here, Northwestern Swimming Team. Managers, athlete, and coach. And I'm going to let you read this because I don't have a lot of recording time. So it would max out at 15 minutes. So what we need to do is download these files. And you download these files from the instruction provided on the same website. So I have the same website open, and let me find it for you. And you will have to download the instruction sheet, the first file, which is I think an Excel file, the second file, which is probably a text file, if I remember correctly. The third file is another text file, and so on. So you'll download all of these, and you're going to download the start file template. Okay, I've downloaded all of these already. Now, let's go back to the instruction. Don't forget to download the instructions as well. So I have the instructions right here. So I have downloaded them. They are in a directory right here that I've created called Capstone. Here are my files. Okay, these are my 1, 2, these are the same, 3, 4, 5, 6 files. You should have 5 files, which is plenty, which is all you need for this assignment. So we have downloaded all of this. So now let's go to we're going to open the coach table, which I think I have open already, but if you don't have this open, just go to your files and open the coach table, and I think it is here. Let me double check here. This is the coach table, right? So this is the coach table, right? And I think that's what it tells you to do. And we're going to go in design. Let me do this again, right? I'm here. So I'm going to go to the coach table. I'm going to go in design view, right? I think the first thing they want you to do is to move group ID above, right? I think it was down here. You want to move it up here. So all you have to do is drag it and move it up there. So it's not that hard to do, right? You drag it and you move it up here. So I'm not doing that. It's already there. Okay, so I have done that, and I think it tells you to delete certification level, and I've done that already. So it's here. All you have to do is click, and you're going to say cut or delete row, and that would delete it. Okay, so we have done these two already, right? So let me see. Open so I did this, so I moved this, I deleted the certification level. So then let's see, what else does it want us to do? Let me go back up here, right? It is 3 minutes here, so let's see, I'm going to make this fast so that we don't. So switch the data. So we need to save the table, so go ahead and do that. Now switch the data sheet view to data sheet view. Enter the record shown in the table below into the coach table. So what you need to do is go back to your database, right? And let's see, let me go back to the database. So we're going to go back to this view, right? And we're going to add it here. So you're going to type that record that they give you, you're going to type it right here. Okay? I haven't done that, so I'm going to let you do that. As the instruction said, you have to enter these two, put this number, and then all the information that is below. Okay? Now, 3, create a new table called athlete, and then make the following changes. Okay, so let me do that. So I'm going to create another table. So what I'm going to do, how am I going to do that? So I'm going to go in here. Well, let me go back to it. So let me cancel this here. So we're going to create a new table, right? And we're going to call this, the new table is going to be called athlete, right? So, and we're going to save it as, you'll see in a second, and I need to go back to the instruction. We're going to go into design view, right? We're going to call it athlete, right? S, I think, I forgot. Let me put an S there, right? Now we're going to define what do we need to put in here. We need to put, let's see, we need to put athlete ID and short text. So I'm going to call the first one athlete ID, and the type is going to be short text. Well, let's see, I don't see short text here. Let's see if we can find short text. I don't see it. So let's see. No, it's not a calculated. Uh, I'm going to use text. There is an option. I think maybe mine doesn't have short text, but yours should have short text. Let me see if I see it here. Right. Short text. Maybe it's a text that is a little shorter, maybe like 25 characters. I'm going to leave it at 25 characters. Okay? Now, mine is an older version, so maybe it is 2013. I'm kind of surprised I don't have short text, but you can do the same and find text is fine if you cannot find short text as the data type, right? We can look up as well. If you do lookup, then you have to define the fields that you want, and you can do a lookup table. But anyway, you know how to do that, right? You can create the second data type, which is team ID. Choose short text from the data type. Remember, we didn't find that. Team ID, first name. So let me go back to it and create team ID, and I'm going to just keep it at text, right? Maybe 25, which is a short text, right? And first name, name, right? And so on. So you can do the same thing, right? Maybe name 50 characters long. Last name, right? And text again. There may be a short text, I just didn't see it. 50 characters long. Oh, not 250, but 50. Okay, so we have created this according to the instruction, except for the short text, right? So we have created continue until you do all of this, right? And then we're going to switch to design view, right? So we are back to the database, right? Now we're going to go view, we're going to go design view, right? We were in design view, right? We're going to switch it to, yes, we're going to save it, and here's the view. So now we can put a number here, put the team ID here, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I think you should be okay with entering the data that you see down here, right? You should be able to enter this data. Okay, remember we didn't have a short text. And to make something a primary key, let me show you how to do that. I'm at 9 minutes, so let's see. Let me go back into design view, right? So we're going to make, I forgot which one it is, but make this the primary key. That's all you have to do. Okay, what I just did, if you want to make this the primary key, right click, make primary key. And you cannot have two primary keys. You can only have one primary key. Then that becomes the primary key. Again, right click, primary key, and there you go. Okay? So if you have any question on this, let me know. Send me an email, but that's how you make the primary key. And you can also make something a foreign key, and you have to go down here and look for keys and select from here how you want it to be the foreign key, right? You can select, just go down here and select it as a foreign key. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Now let's go back to here, back to, and then you should have something like this, right? So this is the primary key. This is the foreign key. Here, this is the, you should have done all of this, right? The field size is 5, the field size is 4. So, like I just did 25, you need to change them to 5, 4, 20, 30, 35, and so on. Okay? So I think we did all of this, right? So I'm not going to continue, right? You can switch to design view for the table. Then I think I did that. Make this the primary key, right? And the next step is to add a new field. You know how to do that. To add a new field, let me show you how to do that. Go back in design view. Just add whatever you want here and select the field type. Okay. What else? Let me go back to the assignment and look at what's the next step here, right? When you finish, you're going to import the structure of the table, the team table, into the database. You're going to import the structure of the team table. Remember, you have a team table, and you have to open this, and you're going to go to import, and you're going to do that, right? Okay, so we're running out of time. Okay, I forgot to show you how to do the import, right? You can go back and import an Excel database. You can import any kind of other database. You can even import a text file. An XML file. You can even import from SharePoint. These are the different imports that you can bring into the database. So I'm not going to continue because I'm almost running out of time with my 15 minutes maximum. And you should be able to do all of this if you follow the instruction. There's nothing too difficult, and you should be able to do that. Okay, thank you for your attention. If you need more help here, I will create another one and do the rest of the videos.